Hi, I'm Michael Fry, President and CEO of Deepwater Subsea. In this episode of The Daily Grind, I talk about career progression, and what got you to where you're at today is not going to be what takes you to where you need to be tomorrow. Let's get into the show. So I want to welcome you to today. What you've done in the past has got you to this moment, and I congratulate you. Welcome to Daily Grind number 71. What I want you to think about, though, is where you're at today, what you know, the skills you have, will not take you to where you want to be tomorrow. And the reason I want to talk about this in the Daily Grind is too many people get complacent with where they are in their professional development, where they're at in their personal development. And unfortunately, we talk about the Peter principle, where people get promoted into a position of incompetency. Part of the reason for that is people aren't constantly evolving in their knowledge and their skills and even in their abilities. So for this daily grind, what I want you to think about is what got you to where you're at today. For some people, it might have just been sheer determination and hustle. You might have outworked your peers and it got you into a position where you're now, currently at being successful, hopefully. But what's going to take you to where you want to get to for tomorrow? If you're not constantly reflecting on where you're at in your personal and professional development, at some point you're going to get passed by. So think about the ladder, the career ladder. What got you to where you're at today is not going to take you to where you want to be tomorrow. It's very simple when you look at it. Look at the career progression that you have possibilities in front of you. Where is it that you want to go? What is it that you need to do to get to that point? Don't be complacent where you're at. Don't be satisfied with the person you are. Try to improve each and every day. I've talked about this way back in the beginning of the daily grinds. If you want to progress as an individual, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps, baby steps. Start learning a new skill. Start learning a new, not even just a skill, but new software. Read, go to training, just constantly be evolving. It's not going to be an overnight. You're not going to flip the switch and all of a sudden be successful in doing these new things that you've learned. It's going to take time. Part of it's just muscle memory. It's the ability to actually execute on this new knowledge that you have. So to wrap this daily grind up, think about where you're at. Think about what got you to where you're at today, but really sit back and think about where you need to go if you want to progress for tomorrow. Unfortunately, there's a lot of people, and this is your advantage that you're going to have by watching these daily grinds. There's a lot of people who don't see the big picture, who aren't looking out for themselves for what that next step is. They're waiting for their superiors, their supervisors to come down and go, hey, Mike, guess what? You're being promoted. It's your lucky day. I don't believe in luck. I believe in hustle. I believe in getting out there and working your ass off to try to be better than the guy sitting next to you. Because at the end of the day, that's what's going to take you to another level versus just being there with a happy smile on your face. Something to think about.